Alright, so this is a video going to be showing my best drops from uh, Trav runs 3001 to 4000 approximately on my run counter using this guy, Dumbest Barb Ever. So I'll show his gear briefly and then go over his drops. This is his main hand weapon. This is what deals damage on both hits. This does not deal damage. Only the damage comes from here. So when this one attacks, it attacks with this. So all hits come from this weapon, or damage calculations come from this weapon. And I use Mace Mastery. So I have the 2 Pulse runes for demon enhanced damage. That's 150% enhanced damage to demons. The Eth rune minus 25% target defense sets their defense value to a negative 25% of their total defense value. And then otherwise, the greatly increased attack speed came as part of the craft, and I did not have to put Shay runes in here. Vamp Gaze. This is the, you might call pre-patch Vamp Gaze. And pre-patch Gladiator's Bane with a Sol rune for a total of 32 damage reduction. Saracen's Chance for the amplify damage on attack, which does proc during Whirlwind. This sword with amplify damage on attack, and then 3 combat skills, and then a bunch of resists on the jewels. 40 fast run walk boot. It's 37 mana after each kill ring. Bugged ring, 40 fast run walk belt with magic or with mana steal. And then this one I'm just using for the 15 magic damage reduced. And then 25 life steal glove, bugged gloves. 16 max, 35 life, 12 max, 28 life, 20 max, 118 attack rating, 27 life, 17 all res, 25 life, 34 light res, 3 to minimum damage, 16 life, 11 to maximum damage, 12 to maximum damage, 21 life, and then a 318 fast run walk small charm. You can see my cold and light res are maxed. Those are the most important ones for High Council, and they're actually above maxed, and I stack them as much as I can because Conviction does minus 140 to my resists. Then I have Suicide Branch on Switch for Hork. So that's the guy that found most of these items. Some of them were shopped by my Amazon. This one was shopped. So here's a 5 Hurricane required level 30 pelt, which could get 3 sockets from Larzuk in 1.07. And these, obviously this was not found from the High Council. I shopped it from Elzix, but these are all my good finds during the same time period of running 1,000 High Council runs. This I made a video about individually, the Artisan's Circlet of Speed. It misses the number of sockets twice instead of having 3 sockets. First of all, because in modern versions, circlets are limited to 2 sockets, and so the Artisan's Circlet of Speed would already only have 2 sockets. But in 1.07, 1.08, and 1.09, all circlet types are limited to 1 socket. So this is a double miss on the Artisans of Speed circlet type help, and so I found it. I really enjoyed this item. High Lord's Wrath. Nothing here rolls. These are all just static. They're always the same. What I like this for is the fast run walk, so 30% faster run walk on an amulet, and all run walk is linear in 1.07, no diminishing returns. 11 to minimum damage, 33 life Grand Charm. The 11 minimum damage is a perfect roll, and then the life can go up to 45, of course. Lightning resist 11, fast hit recovery, small charm. Here the lightning resist could have been 12. But either way, it's a very nice charm. 15 to maximum damage, required level 30, large charm. I don't know what a perfect roll for required level 30 is, but this is, I think, my highest one. Not sure of that. 2 sorceress, 20 fast cast rate diadem. So this one will eventually be forwarded and see if I get 2 sockets on it. And if I do, then it will probably just be like, oh wow, pretty, and then I'll never use it. This 12 to maximum damage, 32 attack rating, large charm. The attack rating is kind of low, but it was still good enough that I kept it. 2 Shea runes in the same run, which is very unusual. Runes are extremely rare in 1.07. Bullcatho's Wedding Band, which none of this rolls. These are the same values every time. So 4 lifesteal, it's always 4 lifesteal. This one you saw I'm wearing, 27 life, all resist 17. The perfect roll here on the resistances would be plus 20. So I hope to someday find a 20 all res 45 life or a 20 all res 20 maximum damage Grand Charm. Either one of those would be super amazing. Fine small charm of strength 315 2. So it's 5 attack rating away from being a perfect roll of this charm. So very nice. 100 life Rose branded circlet of the whale. I'll never use this, but it's a thing that some people find really neat, and so I kept it because it's a perfect roll with the 100 life. And then paladin combat skills is, a highly sought thing. This was an upgrade for my 1.06 barbarian. It's very rare for him to get item slot upgrades. And so the cold and fire resists maximum rolls here are 29. The dexterity, I believe the maximum roll is 19, and the strength, I think the maximum roll might be 14. It's either 14 or 19. This ring that he gambled, yeah, it's pretty good. The magic find, I don't really care about a whole lot, because he's using infinite magic find rituals, but 11 dexterity, 7 mana leech, and then some resists. The resists here go up to 49, so it could have been as much as 49 poison resist and 49 cold resists. The dexterity goes up to 14. The mana leech is a perfect roll. It's 4 to 7. Here's a fast run walk, 11 cold resist, small charm. The cold resist could have been 12. This one dropped from the High Council. It was not shopped, I can tell, because of which stash it's in. This one has gems and runes in it. So that's my High Council runner. 2 barb, 3 frenzy. So a 5 frenzy helmet, and I really like frenzy. Even in cases where whirlwind is better, I find frenzy easier to use, so sometimes I'll do frenzy anyway. And this could get 3 sockets from Larslick in 1.07. I found another Vamp Gaze without using Infinite Magic Find. I got this 22 to max damage Grand Charm. It could be as high as 40 with 20 on the prefix and 20 on the suffix. I keep anything that rolls higher than 20, or some things that have 20 and another affix. I was rolling new racks with my Amazon, my shopper, and she clicked on a random rack trying to find bramble mitts, and this unique Gladiator's Bane wire fleece came off of it after she had already spent much time racking a wire fleece rack to get Gladiator's Bane, so she found a second one by accident. Currently not in use. This 5 tornado required level 30 pelt, which could get 3 sockets from Larzuk. This one is found in the High Council, not shopped. This 12 maximum damage, 28 life, large charm. The life can go up to 36. 12 max is the highest roll for the prefix or the suffix, but in this case it's a prefix. Lightsaber is not a phase blade, it's an elegant blade in versions 1.07 and 1.08. Otherwise, it's, not really terribly useful. But yeah, there you go, lightsaber, elegant blade. This is very nice, Steel Small Charm of Vida, 34 attack rating, 18 life, out of a possible 36 attack rating and 20 life. So this was really, really good for me. I mean, I'm not using it, but like the roll is really good. I shopped this 5 Hurricane Pelt, 2 Druid, 3 Hurricane, and then it has a nice suffix, the Elephant, life and mana based on character level. I would prefer, just life, but this is still good. And if it gets 3 sockets from Larzuk, I'll be very, very happy with this pelt. This one I also shopped. Jade Ancient Armor of the Whale, perfect 100 life, perfect 30 poison resists. And Larzuk could give it up to 4 sockets. So it would look like a jeweler's ancient armor of the world. Of the world. Wow. Of the whale. Of the world. But with an additional 30 poison resist. Now Larzuk could give it 1, 2, 3, or 4 sockets. So most likely not 4, but he could give it 4. Have I looped back to the beginning? Not quite. So this 6 tornado pelt. 6 tornado is always neat. This was shopped. Elzix sells pelts in 1.07. So I don't have a use for a 6 tornado pelt, but it's one that people like to see. And now I've looped back to the beginning. Yep. All right, so that's the finds from runs 3001 to 4000 of the High Council, the most interesting finds, the ones that I took screenshots of. And so I'll make another video like this and another 1000 council runs. And this was, let's see, 2 months ago, 3 months ago that I took this screenshot. So yeah, 3 months. So probably in about 3 months I'll make another video with 1000 High Council runs. I'm not sure exactly. Depends on, like how work goes and potentially finding different work, stuff like that. How much free time I have, basically. Here's my shopper. She runs fast. And so she goes here. Nope. She goes here. She talks to Elzix. She's like, hey, you got any cool pelts for me? And he's like, nah. And then she goes down here. And she asks him again. And he's like, nah, again. And so she does that for hours on end. It's a good life.